Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy, That One Car Guy, or Toxic, or Brian, whatever you guys want to call me. And today, something very special is happening, and it's not to Smurf. Smurf, you're later, I promise. That's my phone vibrating. But today, we are finally finishing the S13. It's been a long time coming, and scratch my back here, and I'm curious. I really am, and I test drove it a couple more times after the last video of the project car, the exhaust one. And I found out. I think we're gonna wind up going with a, let's see, a high turbo, simply because it's only 5 gears, and in 5 gears, if I put the mid turbo on, it's gonna be pretty much in and out of boost, depending on how fast I'm going, and the cruising rate. So it's gonna be in and out, like, because the boost kicks on in 5th gear around, if it's in the mid turbo, it would kick on around mid range, whatever. I think that's like 4 to 5,000, and that's where it would kick on. And while that gives you more acceleration and more torque, it also gives you in and out of boost when you're cruising. And personally, I don't want that. I don't want that. So we're going to read over it just to make sure. Low turbo is a turbo kit that uses a compact turbine to increase torque in the low RPM range. See, again, not what we wanted. It may not pack a huge amount of punch, but it also doesn't suffer too badly from turbo lag. Now see, turbo lag is, you can work around that. Same with this, you can work around it. Turbo lag, what does it say? A turbo kit with a focus on the 3,000, see, I was right, 3,000, 5,000 rev range, or medium RPM range. The torque band is at low RPM is quite narrow, but as it speeds up, torque improves, making it a decent all-around performer. Cannot be installed on a supercharger car. Yeah, of course. So I think we're gonna go with this. 0 to 400 meter acceleration fast. A high cap. Okay, alright, so I think we're going with this. It basically gives us 106 horsepower jump. So, 396 horsepower. You guys are going to say, oh, it's only 396 horsepower. Blah, blah, blah. It's a cruising car, and it's my car. Leave me alone. So, $20,000 for a turbo? Man. But this project car is finally finished. And that feels good to me, because it has really been it's not quite finished. It's not quite finished, I'll admit. It's not quite finished. Got one more thing to do. But as far as building, it's finished. All we need to work on now is the tune, which thanks again to Versatile Villains, or Red Rum. If you guys know who that is, go check him out if you haven't already. But he helped out a lot with Smurf suspension tune, which is what we're going to do to the S13, because we all know it understeers a lot. And I do mean a lot. So we're going to go to Sarth, my favorite track. Because Sarth is like the best cruising track ever, right? Right? I'm pretty sure we're going to hear the turbo. Pretty sure. So, yeah. That should be fun. Make sure all this stuff didn't mess around. We might have to go to Sports Soft Tires also, because spin and whatnot, which is always a problem. We're back. And, I'm trying to figure out where to put my phone here so I don't look at it while driving. Alright, TV's low. I'm already feeling clutch issues. Oh, you guys hear the turbo? It definitely packs a harder punch. Definitely. Yeah, it's picking up at half throttle like way better than what it was, which is always an A plus for me. It's definitely quicker. Definitely, I can feel the quickness of it. And like I said, we might have to go with a different tire. We'll kind of get onto it in a turn, see how they do. They're probably gonna spin because they're sports hard, and like I said, sports hard tends to spin a lot. But now that the project car is finally finished, expect to see it more on the channel, guys. No, we're not gonna forget about Smurf. It kind of spins. It's louder too. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, there's that spin I was talking about. Which is again why we put sports soft tires on Smurf with the supercharger, because it had to be real quick. It's definitely quicker. That blow-off valve's just insane. I can say that right now. It's definitely quicker. Oh, used to 6 years because Smurf. It's definitely quicker than what it was. I can tell that. Look, right-hand drive. Who would have known? And that's another thing with suspension, dude. That'll help with the twitchiness too, because it helped a lot in Smurf too. Because Smurf was a little bit all over the road and follow with the road. It still does. That's to be expected, but it doesn't do it as bad. So that's always nice, and I'm loving this now. It feels good having that. Sorry for that vibration to my phone again, but it feels good having the project car done. But I will say this: after we get done with this suspension tune, and we get done with doing the thing for Smurf, we have one more thing, or one more car I would like to do, and I'm not sure what car, honestly. It's just something I've been having in mind. I don't understand the mindset of camber. And you guys are going to go, oh no, the rice, blah, blah, blah. Actually, there's one specific guy I'm talking to that does that. Not a lot of people do that on my channel. There's one specific guy. If you're watching this, you know who I'm talking about. But I'm going to go ahead and, it's going to be a camber car, basically. I'm not going to be cruising it all the time. I'm just, for car shows, things like that. Because I like to attend car shows. Sometimes. I don't do it as much as I do car meets or, cruises together, things like that. I do that all the time, basically. But camber, I know, guys. I know camber. A lot of you guys have your opinions about camber. But I have mine. I want to see what it's about. I want to really dig deep. I want to get into talking to people with camber on their cars. I'm going to be finding random people. And I'm going to be talking to them about it and see why you putting camber on your car is a good idea. And alright. But I'm going to be basically see why they do that. And I'm going to really dig deep and see, I guess you could call it, see why they really do it. And I'm not sure what car I'm going to do it with. I mean, that's going to vary. I'm thinking about a Miata. Or I'm thinking about possibly a Ford Focus ST, guys. I've never actually driven one. Officially drove one. I did in a couple seasonal events, or not seasonal events, but like things for the, I guess you could say the career mode of GT6. And it was actually fun, but we're going to be ruining with camber. I'm actually glad I went with racing brakes. Those helps a lot. But man, is this car feeling good. distance of me. It definitely pulls harder through red line now. Alright, I think I'm gonna shut down here. Wherever the next drop off point is. Thing sounds mean now. That ball fell. Anyways, been your boy That One Fry Guy, or Toxic, or Brian, whatever you guys want to call me. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.